once again to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today we're going to look at a great classic rock song called No Sugar Tonight, New Mother Nature. It's a melody of two songs put together, and of course it was performed by the Guess Who. Written by Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman. This great song peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1970. Now, before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button, as I'm always trying to put up new content on a regular basis. In addition, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, you might actually also like my original music, which can now be purchased or streamed from any one of your favorite online music providers. Simply look up Troy Hawes and you'll find my music there. Now what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the chords that you're going to need to know. Then we'll perform an acoustic lounge version of this great song. Afterwards, we'll go in depth and have a closer look at the chord progression. And as always, I'm going to use a great backbeat from my Beat Buddy by Singular Sound. So if you want to learn a great song by the Guess Who, stick around. We're going to get started right now. Okay, in order to get all the way through this great song, you're going to need to know 5 chords. But before we get to these chords, a quick note. If you want to play along with the original album version by the Guess Who, using the chords I'm about to show you, you need to place a capo on the 4th fret. Now, because I sing in a much lower key than Burton Cummings, I've chosen to place my capo on the 1st fret. So if you want to play along with the acoustic lounge version, that's where you need to place that capo. Let's get to these 5 chords. The first one is a D. Now, there's also a D suspend. Now, I think that it's a, many people think that it's a D sus2, but I actually think it goes a step further, and it even, as a D suspend 2, you're removing your 2nd finger, but I think that it also sounds better with a removal of your 1st finger. So call it a D suspend 1 and 2. I think that's really the chord that you want to play, but it's completely up to you. What else do we got? We have a C add 9. There's a G in it. And then an A chord, and the A chord is only for the intro. That's it. Those 5 chords are going to get you all the way through this great song. Let's get to the cover.
Stand beside me, no sugar to run with me. Na, na. say yes and I believe them when they talk about the things they say. She hasn't got the faith or the guts to leave them when they're standing in each other's way. You're tripping back now to places you've been to. You wonder what you're gonna find. You know you've been wrong, but it won't be long before you leave it all far behind. It's a new Mother Nature taking over. It's a new splendid lady come to call. It's a new Mother Nature taking over. She's getting us all. She's getting us all. Jack said no when I came back last time. Looks like I lost a friend. No use calling cause the sky is falling and it's getting pretty near the end. A smoke-filled room in a corner basement. The situation must be right. A bag of goodies and a bottle of wine. You know we're gonna get it right tonight. It's a new Mother Nature taking over. It's a new splendid lady come to call. It's a new Mother Nature taking over. She's getting us all. She's getting us all. No sugar tonight in my coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea. No sugar to stand beside me. No sugar to run with me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, let's get to the chord progressions. Now we're going to break this into 4 parts. We're going to start with showing you the verses to No Sugar Tonight, and then we're going to show you the verses to New Mother Nature. Now even though I play them in a very similar fashion, lyrically they're quite a bit different. New Mother Nature has quite a bit more detailed lyrics to it. The chorus, then we'll show you the chorus, and it's played very, very similar throughout the entire song. And then finally we're going to have a look at the simplified intro that I perform. And if you follow my channel, you'll know that I take a song and try to simplify it so it's easy for beginners to pick up and play fairly quickly. And that's just what we've done with this intro. With that said, let's get to the verses of No Sugar Tonight. Okay, starting on the D chord. No Sugar Tonight sounds something like this. Here we go. Lonely feeling deep inside. Find a corner where I can hide. Silent footsteps crowding me. Sun and darkness, but I can see. And that's it. Very, very easy to play. Let's jump in to the verses of New Mother Nature. Okay, let's get to the verse of New Mother Nature. Now, it's played in a very, very similar fashion to No Sugar Tonight, except towards the end. The end might very well be considered the chorus for New Mother Nature. In fact, keeping in mind that these 2 songs back in the day were 2 separate songs. Again, starting on the D chord, much like No Sugar Tonight, the verses for New Mother Nature sound something like this. Jack say yes and I believe them when they talk about the things to say. She hasn't got the faith or the guts to leave them when they're standing in each other's way. You're tripping back now to places you've been to. You wonder what you're gonna find. You know you've been wrong, but it won't be long before you leave it all far behind. And then of quick change to the G. Again, this can be considered the chorus. Well, there's a new Mother Nature taking over. There's a new splendid lady come to call. There's a new Mother Nature taking over. She's getting us all. She's getting us all. All right, that's it. It's really that simple. The challenge in this song, I believe, is getting that rhythm down. That whole from the D to the suspended D. That's going to be a bit challenging to play, but I know you'll be able to get it down with a little bit of practice. Let's have a quick look now at the chorus. Okay, starting on the D chord, the chorus goes something like this. No sugar tonight in my coffee, no sugar tonight in my tea, no sugar to stand beside me, no sugar to run with me. Da 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 da. And that's it. Okay, let's finish things off with a closer look at that intro. Now, of course, it's a simplified version of the original by Randy Bachman. It encompasses 4 chords, the G, the C add 9, the D, and finally, this is the part where that A chord, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video when showing you the chords, this is where that A chord comes into play. It basically starts on the C add 9. And what you're going to do is you're going to have that C add 9 finger shaping. And all you want to do is you want to pick the 5th string of the 3rd fret and the 4th string of the 2nd. And after you've done that, strum the chord. From there you want to quickly jump on to the D chord. So it sounds something like this. Now, you do something similar for the G and the A chord. But in this case, we're going to walk up to the G. And what do I mean by that? Well, simply picking the open 6th string, then to the 2nd fret of the 6th string, then to the 3rd. And then pick the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and already you'll have the G shape. So again, looks like this. And then strum the whole G chord. And then to the A. Now repeat that a second time, but on the C add 9, walk up to it as well. Back to the G. And that's really it. That then just simply jumps into that whole unique strumming pattern of the D and the D sus. Let's have a closer look at this from start to finish. I'll slow it down. Starting again on the C add 9. Walk up with the C add 9 again. Again, that just takes you right into the verses. There you have it. No Sugar Tonight, New Mother Nature. Thank you for tuning in to my acoustic lounge. My name is Troy Hawes. Again, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, please, please consider subscribing. I do truly, truly appreciate it. Until the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.